Hi everybody, it's Kara, aka the Principal Painter, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my mini diamond painting stash. So you'll get to see all the ones that I haven't done, plus the ones that I have, and you will get some great hacks for storage and organization of your kits that will save you space. For those of you that are new, hello, I am Kara. I talk about all things diamond painting on this channel. I do unboxings, I do tips and tricks, how-tos, discovering new diamond painting trends and shops. So if that sounds like something you're into, I'm your girl. So hit the subscribe button and join the painter household where the front door is always open and everyone's always welcome. We've got a lot of noise in the background because the dogs have decided to drink water and eat, and we're doing the laundry. So don't mind the background noise. But we're gonna head to the painter dining room table. I'm gonna show you my stash. We are celebrating the beginning of mini DP madness that started March 1st, yesterday. If you would like to join and you're like, where have I been? Under a rock? I don't know. But if you would like to join us, you are more than welcome to. You're not late, you're just in time. All we require each week for the weekly prizes is one of the mini canvases, not the kit, just one canvas. And then for the grand prizes, by the end of March, you would have had to have completed 6 mini canvases. So it's easily doable and you can do it in conjunction with other events. It's going to be, it has been a really fun event, and we're really enjoying seeing everyone's finishes of these mini canvases. So without any further ado, let's head to the painter dining room table and I'll show you what I got. See you there. We are back at the painter dining room table. Yes, I have pulled out my mini diamond painting stash. You can't even see the tops of, I know you can't in the camera see even the tops of these boxes. I have 36 kits, which doesn't sound too bad when you say 36, but it is a lot. And as you can see, you can't even see the tops of these boxes. And so, so far, I have kept all of my mini kits in boxes, but I am going to reorganize them, and I'm going to show you the materials that I have purchased. Remember, I always say the money that I earn from YouTube goes back into the channel. This is one of those examples. So the things that I ordered in order to organize my mini kits, the money that I made from YouTube, that's where it went, so you could see these things and make the best decisions for you if you need to organize your mini kits. These have just been sitting on my craft room floor, stacked up. I knock them over half the time. I mean, it's ridiculous, and they're taking up a whole lot of space. So I want to condense my kits, but keep them organized. And you know, when I'm going to look for a mini kit to work on, I want to know which one I'm obviously going to work on. So I want to keep all of the materials in the boxes together. And some of these systems that, or all of them actually, I could see as being very doable and very workable. So let's go through my stash first, then we'll get into the organizing. Now on this stash, I am not going to open up every single one of these, or we would be here for 12 hours and Marlon would quit. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to open up one of each type of kit and company that I have purchased from, so you can see what you get with these kits, and you know, make some decisions on what you might like to purchase for Mini DP Madness 2025. Any of these companies is great, including, I've gotten so many questions on Make Market. You can purchase Make Market at Michael's. Not sure if you can get them at Hobby Lobby, but Make Market is a great brand. They do a great job with all of their kits, plus their minis. They've got a lot of different kits to select from, but they do have mini sets. And the two I've purchased are mushrooms and cactuses, or cacti. I think cacti is the plural of cactus. So these are the two I've gotten, and what you get in a Make Market kit, these are, and they tell you it's partial, meaning you're only gonna diamond paint the mushrooms on this one and the cacti on this one, okay? So when you open up your Make Market kit, you do get heat sealed bags, and I'm going to go over some kitting up options that are a little bit more compact and also great for traveling, because a lot of people love to travel with mini kits. I know that, so I'll show you some great kit up options. So you get your heat sealed bags with your colors in them. Obviously, I've already dug into this and looked just so I could be a little bit prepared. You get your canvases. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna open this up real quick. Marlon's getting a chair. He can see it's gonna be long. So when you open up your Make Market kit, you get your instructions, okay, your instruction sheet on how to do it. You get your heat sealed bags, and I've got 2 sets of heat sealed bags here. And you also get a basic toolkit. You've got your boat with your funnel, you've got some baggies if you want to kit up in the baggies. You've got your blue wax and your pen with your squishy. I don't see any multi-placers, so you just get a single placer. But guys, most of the time I do single place. Unless there's like a long straight line on the kit, then I'll do some multi-placing. But most of the time I just single place, so that's not a deal breaker. Plus I've got a million pens and a million multi-placers, so this may not even be an issue for you. So that is that. And then here are what your canvases, your mini canvases look like. And you're only gonna be diamond painting the mushrooms on these particular mini canvases. Super cute. So these are just partials, which is fine. It's a mini kit. It's supposed to be mini, all right? And you know what? I forgot where I started. But anyway, you get the idea on these Make Market kits. So I have, again, mushrooms and cacti. And I am going to, instead of putting these back in the box, I will do that later. I'm gonna set these to the side along with this. So I've got 2 Make Market kits. I may do one of those Make Market kits for this event because I'd like to use this event to try out different companies. So I'm really excited to try out some mini companies I haven't tried before. Now this one is Craft Pack. Craft Pack is out of Canada. They are an Etsy shop, and I will say this, I will link all of the shops in the description box below, so have no fear. I just discovered this one, and boy, does Craft Pack take minis seriously. So it comes in a cardboard, kind of a folder-like box. They wrap it up. See the Canadian flag? Isn't that fun? They wrap up your drills. Not sure, I have not opened these. So do these come in baggies? Yes, they do. Okay, so they wrap them in a nice tissue, and here we go. Wow, nice colors. These are round, okay, so you can see the colors. I'm trying to do this in a timely manner, so this is gonna be a Reader's Digest version of an unboxing. Got your beautiful, aren't these colors gorgeous? Wow, I love these vibrant colors, and the drills look really, really good. So the baggies, individual baggies are labeled with your DMC numbers or codes. Okay, this is what I mean. All right, hang on, let me show you this too. So in order to figure out where you're placing these drills, you get, this entire thing is a sticker sheet, so you can cut these out and put them in a logbook. Here are your colors. You have 7 colors in all, and you do have B5200. That looks like a dust drill, maybe. Yeah, maybe. It's not an AB. It's got to be yeah, it looks like a dust drill. So you've got 1 dust drill in here. So you do have 1 special drill. I will tell you, the Make Market kits did not have special drills, or at least the 2 boxes I bought did not. That's not a deal breaker for me, but it is always nice when they put some bling in these kits. So you've got your 7 colors, and this is what you're going to refer to. So don't lose this, because these baggies do not have the symbols that you're looking for to lay your drills down on these little canvases. So don't lose this, okay? All right, so you've got your colors. You've got this basic toolkit, plate of pink wax, boat, and pen, okay? And this is what I mean by they took minis very seriously at this company. I mean, they put the M in mini, okay? So these are definitely mini kits. So these obviously they're quilt, looks like quilt squares. So you've got this one, pink and green, love it. So these would be super fun to do and display all together like in a quilt pattern. Kind of put the pieces together to make a quilt. That's so awesome. All right, how many? Obviously I didn't count when I was showing you these. 1, 2, 3, 6 of them. So that's perfect. But that is Craft Pack Canada. And I will link them below. Like I said, they are an Etsy shop. And you know, I purchased some new, from some new mini companies or new mini companies to me just to try them out, okay? All right, but because they come in this folder, it's not ideal, and the box will, you know, eventually pop open and stuff will fall out. So I need to find, well, I have found some other ways to store these. So that's Craft Pack Canada. If you've not heard of them, go check them out. I don't know how many they've got. I don't think they have that many as far as variety goes. All right, next we've got Diamond Delights, and she has just started minis, and these are her Corgi dough lights. I've started working on them. Now, she sent these to me to show you and review. I will tell you, I've been doing them and I've run into the same situation that Courtney has run into. There is gapping on these grids, but they're absolutely adorable. You have these little corgis, okay? Bigger drilling area, okay? Especially compared to the last ones I showed you. All right, you've got these cute little corgis. But the set that she sent Courtney, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, and I, they had a couple of minor errors that are easily fixed. But what I would tell Corgi dough lights is you can see they render well, what have you, but I'm gonna have to use some mica powder on this because you can see there's some gapping, and I have adjusted and you know, there's just going to be some gapping. So they may need to tighten up their grid just a little bit in order to really make those drills fit nicely. So, but I will just use some mica powder in there and it'll be fine. But aren't they adorable? So you get that. I have kitted up this one, but their drills, these are my extra drills. Their drills also come in heat sealed bags. So, you know, you would have to kit up, or if you want to, you know, you can lay them all out and do all one color, all the next, but I don't know who has 5 hours to do that all at one time. So I kitted them up, okay? So that is Diamond Delights. I really hope that they come out with more of their minis, but I think their stuff is absolutely adorable. I have purchased several things. I've done several of their smaller canvases. I love this shop, okay? All right, so that is Diamond Delights. Now, the one with the diamond art has come out with minis as well. Also, Jaded Gem Shop has come out with minis. I've ordered a few from her. They have not come in yet, but go check out Jaded Gem Shop. I'll link her below too. All right, so when you get into these drills for the one with the diamond art, there are 2 packages of individually bagged drills, numerically. They're in numerical order with the DMC code or DMC number on them, okay? And I've shown you guys this before in a previous video, but they do have a sticker sheet. Now, this is my first hack for minis in order to make your life easier. Normally, when you kit up for a diamond painting of any type, and all of these drills go with all of the canvases, but not all of the colors will go on all of the canvases. I don't pull these stickers off of this sticker sheet. This is another hack for you, because if you do that, you think, oh, one, okay, I can just put it on the bag. Well, then you don't have a chart, and when you go to diamond paint, you're gonna go, oh, the symbol X. You would have to go back through all of these bags and find the bag that you put the sticker with X on, instead of going down your inventory sheet, finding X. Where is X? Here is X, okay. You know that is number 67, and you can find 67 in here kitted up much more easily than if you stick all these on the bags and then you have no key. And because also the colors don't come on the side of these mini canvases. So leave your little stickers on here. That's just my little tip. If you've got an easier way to do it, go for it. But that's just my suggestion to make your life a little bit easier. But that's what you get. Again, Reader's Digest version. I'm not going through all the colors, but these are the one with the Diamond Arts mini canvases. They are partial as well. You're only going to diamond paint the florals. I got the floral edition. Hopefully they'll be coming out with more. I really liked these. I loved the beautiful colors. Look at the irises. My grandmother used to grow irises. My sunflowers just maybe looks like pansies. I am definitely not a flower. I'm not a botanist. I'm not a floral person. So those look more like pansies. Okay. And then here are the blue. So you get 12 of these in the one with the Diamond Arts kit. So that's my one with the Diamond Art kit. All right, moving on to Pretty Little Gem. Oh my gosh. I am in the middle of doing the B set from Pretty Little Gem, and I have to tell you, I'm pretty darn impressed with their renders. I'm loving working on this B set. The only little thing I would say as far as improvement for this company would be there's some trash that you have to pick through, but there's plenty of drills to complete your project and everything else. So I got the B set and I got the Carnival set. So the Carnival set, once again, these do come individually bagged, beautiful colors, okay. Here is your toolkit. You get metal tweezers, a boat with a funnel, wax, a squishy, and a pen. You also get a 7-placer to put on the end of your pen, so nice toolkit. And you also get, here you go, here is your sticker sheet, okay? So this looks like numbers and letters for this one. There's 1% sign. That's interesting, isn't it? It's like LMNO%P. Anyway, but yeah, it looks like numbers, letters, and just one symbol. Again, I will leave these on this sticker sheet while I'm working so that I can easily look for the bags. They are numbered numerically and with the DMC number on them, along with the SKU number of the set, so you can easily match them up. I store everything all together, and I think most people do, so that shouldn't be an issue. But leave the stickers on the sheet so that you can refer to them to easily find your colors again, or else you're going to be digging through bags going, which one has the symbol P on it, right? Okay, so here's the Carnival set from Pretty Little Gem. Aren't these renders beautiful? I just think they've done a fantastic job with these renders, especially on kits this small. You can tell exactly what they are. There are 12 in this set, okay? So cute, so cute. I loved the Carnival. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Okay, so, and here's your ticket to get into the circus. All right, so these will be a joy to work on. Again, 12 of these mini canvases in this set. I loved the Carnival set. Okay, that's that. Next, we have the Diamond Design Company. This is a newer shop to me, but I have ordered several more kits from them. I absolutely love the images. They are also, they've got a website, and again, I'll link all these companies in the description below so you can go check them out. They sent this one to me, and I've been nothing but impressed. They do their drops of new mini sets on Fridays. And they are sponsoring our event as well. So we are just extremely appreciative of the DiamondDesignCompany.com. So let's see what comes in here. Again, you've got your drills, okay, and they're individually bagged. Love it when they come individually bagged because all you got to do is put it in a bag holder and go. There are special drills in here, okay, and I'll tell you how many. Looks like some 310 fairy dust. We got some mauve fairy dust. Looks like a yellow fairy dust. So we've got some special drills in here. We have a basic toolkit. You got 2 plates of heart wax. You've got your metal tweezers, pen, squishy, and 7-placer. Okay, and you also have a 4-placer. So you got a couple of options with placers in this toolkit. Very nice. Here is your sticker sheet that comes with it. This entire thing is a sticker. These are all individually cut stickers. There are 51 colors in this kit. You have got, wow, okay, you do have several special drills. You have 4 AB drills and 3 fairy dust drills. And I was right, there are some fairy dust 310 or dust drills, whatever they call them. Sorry, didn't mean to say fairy dust, just dust drills. Okay, so you got, once again, 1, 2, 3, 4 ABs, 3 dust. So and this entire thing is a sticker sheet. You can cut this out, put it in a logbook. And once again, the size, okay, they take minis seriously, but this is a full drill. These are full drill canvases. So you've got your lion. Once again, these renderings are awesome. The rabbit coming out of the hat, the seal on the ball. Oh, I love these. It's a baby tiger on a little stand. Looks like a carousel horse or a horse. Look at the elephant, so cute. I love these renders, and I bought magic mushrooms. They have hearts that are gems. I just bought potion bottles from them, so they're coming out with some great designs, really fun. Circus tent and your monkey, so cute. Okay, and did I count? Of course not. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you get 8 designs in these, okay? All right, and I could have counted them on the sticker. I'm just not that smart. All right, so that is the Diamond Painting Company, and I want to thank the Diamond Painting Company for sending me this kit. I will be working on this kit during DP Mini DP Madness 2025. So adorable. And again, I will link them below. All right, next we are going to go through Sensory Create, okay? Now, the kits that I have just gone through, I only have 1 from each of those companies so far, okay? I got more coming. But I have ordered several from Sensory Create because they've had some great sales, buy 3, get 1 free, I believe. But when you get them, they come in these very nice bags. Now, I've taken them out of the bags, but I wanted you to see the nice bag that they come in. They're reusable bags. They're drawstring. So super cute packaging that I really appreciate. This particular, and they do come with waxy release papers that I'm going to leave in here because they get all over the place. This particular kit, I'm not going to open it, but this is, see what I mean? These papers come out all over the place. All right. Not going to open this one, but this is Cocktails. It's adorable. You have 12 designs in these. So, so cute. I love these. I think Courtney was working on Cocktails or Mocktails the other day. All right, what I'm going to open is I'm going to open their love box. Once again, 12 mini canvases. Okay, I'll show you. Well, before I open this, I'll show you the other 2. Here's desserts. So cute, a croissant, some donuts, some cakes, and some parfaits. So cute. And then I really liked this one. I'm interested to see the rendering on this one. These are they doors? Yes, I'm sorry. I couldn't tell if they were doors or windows because some of the doors are glass doors, but these are going to be beautiful. All right, so let me show you from Sensory Create what you get in a kit. So when you take it out of the bag, you get the box. It does come wrapped in cellophane, so just cut that off. You open it up. Here's your toolkit. Very nice soft toolkit. You get plastic tweezers, which everyone knows I'm not a fan of, but this is not a deal breaker for me. A pen, a boat with a funnel. What other goodies we got in here? a plate of heart-shaped wax in a nice little container to keep it from drying out. You get a multi-placer. I'm thinking this is a, does it have it on here? Nope, it doesn't have it on here. I'm thinking this is a 5 or a 6 placer. It is the wider one, so I would replace it with a thinner one, and a squishy for diamond painting comfort. So that's what comes in the toolkit. Everything that you need. Just make sure you get some metal tweezers, just saying, my opinion. But again, very nice drawstring, very buttery bag. All right, you get your bags. Your bags are individually baggied, okay? You have the SKU number of this mini set. You've got numeric numbers, as well as your DMC numbers, as well as the weight, okay? Also, it comes with a color card. Now, the question is, I'm thinking, is this a sticker? Yes, it is a sticker. So these are not individually cut, but you can cut them out and stick, well, don't cut them out and stick them anywhere. You need this card for reference. Just my opinion, once again. Does not appear to have special drills, but it has a lot of really beautiful colors. So let's take a look at the renders on these Sensory Create canvases. All right, we got Love. Oh, these look really good, guys. They're a little bit bigger than I'm used to. Just a smidge bigger than the mini canvases I'm used to working on. A Lock and Key to Your Heart. Oh my gosh, a Darling Red Truck with roses. Yeah, because they're a little bit bigger, they're able to get a little bit more detail. You've got a donut with roses. You have a champagne bottle and a present and roses. See, I'm able to tell what these are right away. Perfume bottle and roses. Very nice love set. Teacup with roses. Roses seem to be the theme here. Coffee cup with roses. What does this say? Oh, this says perfect couple. Okay. And it's got lips, and the lips are, oh, it's a lollipop. Okay, I see now. Okay, yeah. So perfect couple with lips on a lollipop. You've got an ice cream cone with a heart on top and roses. You have got, this may be a door. Oh, it's a mailbox with love letters in it and roses. Okay, nice. See how they're big enough to where I can see the detail? Then you've got, oh, this is cute. This is a die. Dice, but a single die, and you've got a heart on one side and some roses. So those are nice, and because they're a little bit bigger, like I said, they're able to get the detail. Okay, so that's what you're gonna get in a Sensory Create kit here, okay? So I've already shown you the door set that I got. I also got the dessert set and the cocktail set. So that's Sensory Create. Now we are up to the granddaddy of them all, and that is Paint Gem. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of paint gems. Believe me, these have been collected over a couple of years. I have enjoyed working with Paint Gem. They are the ones that kind of started this mini craze, and I'm so glad that they did. They are innovative, top-notch company. I love Paint Gem so much. We'll continue to buy from them. They're just a great company. So when you get your Paint Gem kit, it comes with a band on it. I'm going to show you the beauty edition. Of course, Kara had to get makeup. You know this, right? So it comes with a band, all right? And I was cutting the band off to be able to open the boxes, but after I start storing, I'm gonna get rid of these boxes. So I'll show you what I do with these bands. Don't throw these bands away because you need them for your storage. But when you take the band off, they come in a very nice box. As I always say, very Apple-ish, right? Like Apple phones and Apple iWatches and all that. Comes very nicely packaged. Here are your drills for your beauty set. So pretty. Their drills are very nice quality drills. Also the bag that the individual baggies, these are also individual baggies, that the individual baggies come in is labeled, okay? So Mini 50 Beauty, and they do, I like this, they do number their sets so you can see how many kits they've come out with, and this is the 50th kit, 50th mini kit that Paint Gem has come out with. believe it or not. Okay, but that's not the highest number. All right, you also get a nice toolkit and a nice canvas bag. This is top quality. Love it. And I love that you can reuse these nice bags. They're not going to fall apart on you. And even if you don't use some of the tools in the toolkit, you can put your own tools in this bag. It's a drawstring, so it closes, and then you've got a nice little travel bag. All right, your toolkit comes with plastic tweezers. It comes with a pen and a squishy. It also comes with, looks to be an 8 to a 10 placer. I don't know that's not labeled either. That is okay. So you get that back in. You get a container of heart-shaped wax. The container helps keep the wax from drying out. And you get your boat with funnel. Okay, so nice toolkit, basic toolkit. You can do everything you need to. And then you have got some nice features in here. Okay, it says relax through creativity. These boxes are solid. I've put different things in these boxes. They're great to store things. Very reusable, recyclable. Here is your color chart that you get with each one of these kits. They all come packaged exactly the same, which is why I'm not opening them all up. I'll just show you the sets that I've got. And these are individual stickers, but remember, I don't peel these off and put them on the bags. I made that mistake one time, and it took me forever to finish a set because I was constantly searching through the bags to find the symbols on here. So anyhow, leave these alone and then you can just refer to them, okay? Then you've got your canvases in a very nice sturdy folder. Your folder is pre-printed with some items. Again, they've reduced waste. So you've got tips and tricks, what's included, and your steps in order to diamond paint. Then they've got a QR code down here. Need some help? We're here to help. Scan the QR code to open a chat with our team. And these are the canvases, okay? All right, so perfume bottle and flowers. You've got a purse and flowers and a little hat. The renders on these, the fact that they can get these renders so good with mini canvases this size, I'm just always impressed. And they look even better with drills down. Oh, I love these. Little hat box, high-heeled shoes, some pearls. You've got perfume, you've got lipstick. So cute. Another perfume bottle, lipstick, maybe a little powder puff there. These come with 12 also, all right? So you've got some flowers, another purse, okay? Ooh, you've got, now when you get your makeup on, you are camera ready. So put on your heart-shaped sunglasses and get someone to take your picture because you're just looking beautiful with your makeup on. So you got a flower, it looks like a little fancy coffee in the background. These are so cute. I love the creativity. The lips and the flowers. You've got your little martini glass and your high heel with your bow and your flowers. Oh, and you got your nail polish. Can't forget your nail polish to complete your look. These are all the presents you're going to get from all the boys that are going to love you with your makeup on, right? You've got your compact here and your hearts. Then I love this one. You've got sunglasses. Look at the chihuahua. So cute. Little gifts. So cute. Love it. And then you've got a big, looks to be some different perfume bottles here. All right, and then you've got your tiara because you're the queen with your makeup on and your lipstick. So that is the makeup edition from Paint Gym. Love it, love it, love it. But they've got so many other beautiful sets. All right, so let's put all this back into the box so I don't lose it and keep my life together. So that is the beauty edition, okay? You can slide the band on, but sometimes it gets to be a kind of a pain. So I cut the end of the band off and tape, but I'm gonna be taking everything out of the boxes. But what other Paint Gym kits do I have? I have the National Parks edition. I have the retro edition, Okay, you've got all kinds of retro things in here. The music edition, love the music edition, so pretty. I have the summer edition. Moving over. I unboxed this for my my video when we were doing crafting for the holidays. This is Christmas edition 2.0. These are all the ugly sweaters. This is the original Christmas edition. Snowmen, stockings, snow globes. Again, these renders are so cute. I have the Tiles edition. Now, a story about the Tiles edition. I'm going to have to go through my drills that I already have for the Tiles edition. I took the Tiles edition to a retreat. I don't know what I did with the drills for the Tile edition. I cannot find them. But look at how great these tiles are coming out. Aren't they beautiful? I just love them. I've done, how many have I done? Let's see. Done a few. I love these. I just think they turned out beautifully, but I have more to do and I can't find the drills that go with these. So fortunately I do save my spare drills. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is go through and just use some spare drills to finish these tiles up, because I did contact Paint Gem and they said, you know, unfortunately they don't sell separate drills for these mini kits. So I just have to buy another one, which I would do. But do you see how this could be? It will become a cyclical problem, because once again, I'll buy another Tiles edition, pull the drills out to finish these, and I'll still have canvases with no drills with them. So it would just be a never ending cycle. So I'm just gonna find some extra drills, suck it up, and do the very best I can. It's my fault, I'm the one that lost the drills. Party edition, so fun. Butterfly edition. I got this one. I've been eyeing it for a while and just hadn't gotten it, and then they had a good sale, so I got the butterflies. 4th of July edition. Easter edition. This mystery edition 3.0 I absolutely love. I wish I could tell you about it, but it is an item that I dearly love. Those are fun. Okay. And also, if you're participating in Mini DP Madness 2025, if you have a mystery mini set, you are more than welcome to do it, but just message your picture, your finish, to one of the hostesses of Mini DP Madness 2025, and we will enter you for your weekly and grand prizes. Floral edition 2.0. Now, they have I did not get the original floral edition. The difference between the original floral edition and the floral edition 2.0 is 2.0, the florals come in vases, and the original floral edition did not. Got the love edition. Got that a while ago. I got the home edition, just all different types of homes, non-traditional homes like an RV, a TP, so fun. And finally, the adventure edition. We're going camping, hiking. We got compasses and cameras and treasure maps and fires, all kinds of stuff. So backpacks. So that'll be a fun one to do, especially if you're an outdoor person. That would be perfect. So those are all of my Paint Gem. You can see how storing these might be an issue, but it's not going to be for long. All right, now, last but not least, I have got Diamond Art Club coming at you for the finale. All right, so your Diamond Art Club mini dazzles, that's what they call their mini kits. They come with 6 diamond paintings in them, okay? And what's interesting is I failed to recognize, this is a cute touch that they do. They put 5 of the images on the front of their band, and then when you flip it over, it's the last one. So it's kind of a, oh, surprise, you get another one. So what your Diamond Art Club mini dazzles come with, if you haven't seen, these do come in your heat sealed bags. However, hang on to your hats, hang on. Also, another feature of mini dazzles from Diamond Art Club is that they are mostly all special drills. They're all mostly fairy dust. There are some ABs that do come in these kits, but I love the fact that they are made up of special drills. It's just great. All right, so you get your heat sealed drills, you get your toolkit. Now in your toolkit are these baggies. Baggies that I never kind of knew what to do with because I don't kit up in baggies. I've got containers to kit up in. However, if you're traveling, I counted these. There were like 23, 24 bags that come in this kit. I'm gonna have to do some research and count some bags in some different kits and see how many colors come in the kit. But there were enough baggies in this kit to kit up with. So I think that's super handy as well. So you can kit up in those. You've got your great toolkit there. Okay, you've got the Diamond Art Club toolkit. Nice tray. Nice twist and pick applicator. I was trying to think of the name. It went away from me. Refill putty. You've got a 7-placer and a 4-placer, and you've got wax inside the tray cover in order to, if you don't like the putty. Okay. Then you have your envelope with tips and tricks inside. It's all pre-printed, okay, and this is what's going to come in all of them. So again, I'm not opening them all so you can see what comes in it. Just the envelope here, okay, with instructions in case you are a newer diamond painter. You've got that, and you've got your sticker sheet. Once again, I am not going to take these stickers off of this sticker sheet. I'm just going to leave them. I love this too. All of these are individual stickers that you can put in a logbook. You got your start and end date, and you've got your Canvas stats on here that you can put in a logbook, which I love. Okay. And then, and it's the same features that I'm showing you on all of these kits. The only difference is obviously based on the kit. Your colors are going to be different. Obviously your items are going to be different, and the color of the frame around the mini canvas is going to be different colors for each of the kits. They coordinate what color that frame is based on what coordinates best with the diamond painting. So these are a mint green. I want to call your attention also, in case you haven't seen an unboxing of these. It looks like there's printing on the frame. It's not, it's on the plastic on top of the frame. So you have a really nice framed little piece when you get done. So we got burger and fries. We're doing diner food, by the way, if you haven't guessed. Upside down chicken leg, yum. Hot dog, again, upside down. You know what? They're trying to really make me work today. Ice cream cone, hello. Pizza and a taco. So that's what you get in these kits. I'm gonna put that to the side so I can get this box up quickly. Now, the other kits that I have from Diamond Art Club, I have done a couple, and I'll show you some finishes in just a second. But I love working on these. You know, the ones I've worked on so far from all of these companies, I have loved working on. Okay, so I have the roller skate. I have Wonders of Nature. Just got these in. Art supplies. Had to do it. The rainbow edition. The popsicle. The popsicle just got me. Oh my gosh. I think Michaela finished the popsicle, and it's so cute. The spring edition. The 80s edition. I got this one to sneak peek. It's so cute. Love it. And finally, this is the Christmas Advent. So I'm sorry, I'm doing a spoiler for one of the items in the Advent calendar, but we're way past Christmas now. So I'm thinking if the Advent calendar was going to get opened, it would have been opened by now because we're ready to see the next Advent calendar, right? But anyway, but like I said, true to Diamond Art Club fashion, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 images. And then when you flip it over, there's your 6th image, the elf. Did anyone else notice they did that? I'm sure you did, but I just thought that was such a cute touch that they put on these, okay? And again, all of these kits come with all of the items that I showed you in the diner food kit. So that's what I've got as far as a stash. Now, Kara, how the heck, and you're getting more in, how the heck are you gonna store all of these mini kits? I'm getting buried in them. I have some options. I am gonna turn the camera off right now, move my mini sets out of the way, and I will share with you some space-saving hacks to store these mini kits so that your life will be made just a little bit easier. So I will be right back. All right, so my plan is I'm going to be taking my mini canvases out of these boxes and I'm going to be storing them. Okay, Kara, how are you going to store them? Okay. This idea came from my friend Barb Tope. Barb gives me a lot of ideas. She's such a smart lady and just a wonderful, wonderful person. These I found on Amazon. I will link all of these items down in the description in case you want to go check them out. But what a space saver. So we're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those kits. So 3, 6, 9. So essentially a large stack, and we're going to condense it down into nice, compact, stackable storage boxes that are going to save you a ton of space. So when you open this up, it closes securely. You just lift the little tabs out, open it up. They have labels on them. I don't think I'm going to use these labels because what comes in here, they look like little plastic school boxes, for lack of a better term, and they have little tabbies that you just pull up and it opens up. In here, you can easily put your drills and your canvases, and if you need the toolkit, you can put them in here. What I'm gonna do is, because these are clear, I'm gonna be cutting the band and putting that on the top, or taping it on the top of these boxes that when I'm done with the set, I can easily pull it off and tape another one on there to store future kits. But you can easily, I'm going to show you. And essentially with toolkits, you really don't need to store the toolkits in each one of these. This is why okay, there we go. I'm fighting with the band. So when you open up your box, you take your drills. You can store these much more flat than this. Here's your sticker sheet. That goes in, I mean, look, that just goes in beautifully. Here are my canvases. And then what I will do with these is I will open these up and just set them here. I don't need them in the bag. And then you close it up and you've got it in here. You know what, just for grins, I'm going to see how these fit. Just because I know there's some skeptics out there going, oh, Kara, I don't know if it'll fit. Whoa, 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 whoa. And because they're going to be contained in this box, I don't really need them in this plastic bag, because all I do is take these out and I store them in a bag container. Look at that. They're all in there. And the only other thing that I need to do is cut this off, put it on the top. I can put it back. I wanted to do this for the non-believers. You know who you are out there going, I don't think she can do it. I don't think she can fit it in there. There we go. And you've got your entire mystery kit set. And of course you're going to label it. So you don't leave it like this, because you're going to go, what is this? Go ahead and make sure you tape this on the front, or you could cut it off and just put it inside if you don't want to use tape and gunk up the top of your plastic box. So that, my friends, is hack number 1 on storage. Now, if you don't want to mess with opening the plastic boxes, you just want to grab your stuff and go. And also, sometimes I don't know if you're like me, but I like to hide things in plain sight. Put this to the side over here. Okay. I like to hide things in plain sight. So I found this on Amazon. It's a nice little, box. It's kind of, that over there. It's kind of neutral. It would go with, any kind of decor if you wanted to have it out somewhere. It's really not screaming anything. Or if you want to hide how many mini kits you have, you just, hide them in here so no one can see what they are. This is a card or like a greeting card organizer, but I thought what would be great is you've got these tabs here, okay? You can put the name, see they have all these categories for your greeting cards. Well, I'm just gonna toss this to the side. I have trouble keeping up with, when stuff is anyway. You have blanks so that you can label these, okay? And, label what they are, But if you don't want to, here's another idea. Let's say we've got this love set. Again, I'm not messing with the toolkit. I like this because you can just leave everything where it, in its packaging. Put your color card in here. Put your canvases in here. And then scoochie this up and you've got your dividers, and your kits are all going to be divided in this nice little box. And then when you have organized all of your kits that you would like to put in here, you simply close it up. It's all contained in a nice little box, and you can just go through like you're going through file folders, file folder system, and go, oh, okay, this is the Valentine's. Got it. You can grab it out. Everything is all together and stored in a very nice little box. So that was another idea I had. Now let's get into travel. These are the last two container ideas for minis, and then I'm going to go into display ideas. Okay, see, I'm already losing my mind on this stuff. All right, we're going to put that right there. All right, so the first one, this is a jewelry organizer for travel, and I got this because I thought, wow, I could really put one or two baggies in each one of these slots, and this would easily hold up to about 30 colors, okay? And I've got, for the non-believers again, I do have a baggie that's pretty full of drills, and it easily fits in one of these slots. So for traveling, it's ideal because you can use these. They're just a pain to open up. But I mean, they're heavy duty. They're not going anywhere. But I just would, to make it easier for me, I don't think I'm going to take them out of baggies and put them in these. But they do come with it, so you can just take these out and put your baggies in. Now, what makes this ideal for travel is the lid. You noticed when I opened this up that the lid was already off. You do have to fiddle a little bit to get it off, because when you close this, it's not going anywhere. The lid's not going to come off on you while you're traveling. If you have it in a carry-on bag or whatever, nothing's going anywhere. You're not going to lose. So that's what I like. So you kind of have to squeeze in and then lift it off. Okay. So that is my next idea. Yes, I will link this below. You're welcome. Right? This is awesome. I would love to use this, on my travels. Now, I did get a paint gem set, or a paint gem container system to kit up with. Here is the rub on this. This has 30 of these little jars. The size of the jars are not going to so much be an issue. However, in the paint gem sets, a lot of them have more than 30 colors, which would not make this ideal, or you'd have to buy 2 of these systems. However, if you don't want to kit up in baggies, your Diamond Art Club mini dazzles, I counted every single baggie in every single one of the ones I had, I did not find more than 24 colors in any of these mini dazzle sets. Now, I'm not saying that they won't ever come out with a set that's more than 30 colors. They may, okay? But for now, you could kit up a mini dazzle set to travel with you in one of these Paint Gem, nice little small compact container systems, and have it ready to go for travel. So, you know, if they've got baggies in here for you to kit up with if you'd like to do that. But if you like jars, then this Paint Gem container system would work for you. And it's nice and small and compact for travel. Okay? All right. Those are my hacks for storing and saving some space and for travel. Okay? Now, for displaying your mini canvases, what are we going to do to display them? I have a couple of options. Actually, I have 3 options here. The first one, I purchased this from Add More Zest. It is about $17 to $19 to get this. And it's a very nice way to display or have on hand little mini portfolios of your mini canvases. Okay, you got mini canvases, you need a mini portfolio. So this is the Doors edition that I completed. What Add More Zest, and I will link her, she is out of the UK. I could listen to that woman's, her name is Rebecca. I could listen to Rebecca's videos all day long. Her voice is just, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So I just sometimes sit and listen to her while I'm diamond painting. Very soothing, very relaxing. Well, now she's got a shop, Add More Zest. Obviously, a lot of you may know that, some of you may not, but I'll link Add More Zest below. The shipping isn't that bad, okay, for those of you wondering, but she is really into the Paint Gem mini sets. She's unboxed, I think she's got all of them. I think she has all of the sets that she's purchased and unboxed. But she came up with this system to display each of the mini sets. So this is the Doors edition. This comes pre-printed, okay? She sends labels with this. So you get the album, this cover sheet that you can just slide in here, okay? It's on a piece of, it's on cardstock, so it's not just on a piece of paper, it's on cardstock. So that's printed for you, just slide it in. Before I slid it in, on her sticker sheet that she also sends with this, it says Paint Gem Doors, okay? And then you open it up, and she also sends pieces of pre-cut black cardstock for you to display your mini canvases on. And she also sends a sticker sheet. So what you do is you take your mini canvases. You don't have to cut down your mini canvases or anything. I just used double-sided tape to put them on the pieces of cardstock that she sent, and each one has a label. These labels, that's the sticker sheet that comes with it. They're all pre-printed for you. How nice is that? So you've got Doors Blue, Doors Purple. So when you're finished with your mini sets, and this is only Paint Gem sets. She doesn't have it for any of the other companies. But, so many of us have a lot of the Paint Gem sets. I just thought this was a really nice, cost-effective way. If you want to nicely display your mini sets from Paint Gem, this is a great way to do it. And you have a very nice portfolio where all of your Paint Gem canvases that you've completed are nicely displayed. Okay, so that's one option. All right, Kara, what's another option? Another option, this came from my friend Alyssa, the diamond painting accountant. She found a photo album, and the album that she got, I think she's got an AB finish on hers. I found this nice rose gold one with roses on the front because I didn't want to make mine exactly like hers. But they're photo albums, and guess what? It holds your minis. So what I did was I finished the drinks mini dazzles. So I cut out the band right here that go on the front. So it's got all the information on what the kit is. And I use that to put in one of my photo slots. And then I've just got my drinks. Now it goes on to the next page. I know this, okay? But you just continue on. So this is the next one. This is my makeup set. So my makeup set is done. Again, this is cut off the band on the front of the box. So that's displayed. Yes, I have a blank. I haven't yet figured out what I'm gonna do with that blank, but the rest I think worked out great. So next I did Halloween. Here's Halloween. Here's all of it done. See, I actually do these when I get these. So, you know, I don't just collect, I work. Then I went back to here's Paint Gem. This is the autumn edition. So I finished up the autumn edition. So those are all in here. You do have to cut down these canvases just a little bit. And I also put double-sided tape on the back of these to where they don't kind of slide around and don't come out when you're flipping the pages. But oh, look at that fox. He's my favorite. He is my favorite of all the fall minis. I love it. Then I'm back to Diamond Art Club. So here is the Christmas set. So I finished the Christmas set and then we go into New Year's. Can they see this whole thing? Mm-hmm. Okay. Then we go into New Year's. So here's my New Year's set. Okay. Now I will continue on with whatever set I get done with next. And this will all be contained in one album. And if I run out of space, you just get another photo album. All right. Now, my last show and tell, a lot of you have seen. If you have not seen this video, I will link it below as well. I created a display board for my minis. I took 6 canvases, and this is all Dollar Tree. I created this project for about $22. Took canvases from Dollar Tree, spray painted them all gray. Got some ribbon. I believe I got this ribbon from Hobby Lobby. Trimmed the edges. These little clothespins are from Amazon. And glued the clothespins on so that when I have a finish on a mini canvas set, like I just took down, I know I'm a little late, you know, don't say it, I know. But I just took down my New Year set, all right? And if you have more than 6, you just can kind of rotate them. But I have this on the wall in my craft room. And it ended up being great. And I've displayed Christmas, I displayed New Year's. So I am working right now on a bee set from Pretty Little Gem. And I'm gonna display them when I get done with them. So this is a fun little DIY. I do throw some DIY in here, you guys know that, to help you with your diamond paintings. But this hangs on my craft room wall. It's been great. It's been, you know, it's held together great, and all in for about $22 on that. So that, my friends, whew, I'm tired. I got to work out in this video. But that, my friends, is my mini diamond painting stash and some hacks to help you with storage and displaying and traveling with your mini sets. I hope you found this this video informative, and if you did, please hit the thumbs up. And if you're gonna use one of these ideas, or maybe you liked one of the mini canvas sets that you saw, put that in the comments below. If you're gonna use any of these hacks. Also, I always love it if you've got another hack that you're using for your mini sets, storage, display, what have you. I'd love to hear about it. Please put that in the comments. I learn just as much from you as you do from me, I know. So thanks for watching, guys. This was a long one, but again, I hope you got something out of it. Happy working on your mini sets. They're really fun, and I'm glad I got to share this with you today. And I will leave you with this. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. This is the Printable Painter, and I am signing off.